Yo, welcome back to another Pokemon Scarlet Violet VGC video. I'm your host Jose Rocks, and today we have another episode of Journey Through VGC. The current format we're in is Regulation E. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. Alright everyone, so today is going to be the final video of this compilation of 4 and my grind to chase to rank number 1. And stay tuned for the end of the episode. There's a special surprise because we were able to get it, and I want everyone to see just the ups and downs of the rank grind to get number 1, and how hard it can be sometimes, and some of the trials that you got to go through, how you bounce back from the losses when you're so close, and you're able to still get it. It's not something easy to do, but it's something that when you do accomplish it, it just feels amazing. And I kind of just wanted to showcase this to everyone, the entire journey. So if you want to see all the battles that led up to this final video, please watch the previous 3 videos. I've posted all of them. I broke them up into sections. The first 2 videos are my usual 2 content videos. Then the third video is going to be a longer, like about 3-4 hour video of just me, playing on the ladder and trying to grind up with this team. We did take like a day break in between, which caused the grind to be a little bit longer, which you can notice in the other video where we were at rank 30, then we took like a day off and came back and we're at rank 98. So that's why that video is a bit longer. But it has been fun. This team has been amazing. This has been, probably my second favorite team that I've built since Scarlet and Violet came out. Of course, my first favorite team is going to be the Incarnate team, which I also hit number 1 with. But that team has my favorite Pokemon of all time, which is Incarnate, right? And the mascot of my channel. But this team has been extremely fun. This team really fits me into how I like to play the game, where I have like good bulk, good switching, good balance, and not really a balanced team, but just a balance of offense where we have 3 special attackers, 3 physical attackers, right? We have our own form of speed control, and we have a trick room option to stop these hyper offensive tailwind teams. And this team does really good at countering the Tornadus teams that are running around the ladder. So like I said, it's been fun. If you want to try this team out, there is a runner code up at the top right, as well as a PokePaste down in the description below. And I thank you if you would subscribe to the channel. We're continuing to grow, and I appreciate everything everyone's done as far as supporting me, and I want to continue to grow this channel and continue to show fun content and new teams. Regulation F is right around the corner, so stay tuned for that, because I'm already have a lot of team ideas I've been theory crafting, and I got a couple videos more coming out about that before the season starts, and I'm excited for Incineroar. So like I said, leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and let's get into these battles. Alright, so we have Tornadus, Urshifu, Regidrago, Goldengo, Rillaboom, and Arcanine. So we're going to go with our typical lead against these Tornadus offense teams, because they can't seem to beat Arcanine. Farigiraf, we have really good matchups into them. Arcanine is good here with E-Speed to threaten the Regidrago and Flare Blitz into everything else, and Rock Slide, and Urshifu as well. Actually, I think Iron Bundle is a bit better since he has the Urshifu. Always Tornadus and Goldengo. So if he was to switch, it would be Willow, right? I want to go for Trick Room. I like the Water Tera on Farigiraf because I don't want to take too much damage. And Wild Charge Gordingo. And this is exactly what I was covering for. Oh, he's going for Tera on Tornadus. Ghost. Okay. It's fine by me. This damage on the Gordingo is perfect. But it should go for a nasty pry here. Perfect. And now he's at -1, so yeah, I didn't tear a Farigiraf there. That wouldn't, we probably would have got KO'd by that double up. There's no sense in being greedy when we know that Trick Room can win us the game. Psychic and Wild Charge this slot. Oh, that's a good protect. Oh man, I didn't expect that play. That's a very good. I really didn't expect that. That one turn helps him. Does he kill Farigiraf here? He still survived though. Now Wild Charge Psychic. He could switch in Rilla there. I really want to get rid of Tornadus. He sensed it though. Dang it. Yeah, that's the perfect switch. And now he can fake out next turn. Dang, that one protect kind of messed me up. I targeted down the Tornado slot a little bit too hard. Yeah, he got too much value out of Gordingo. So he could fake out here. Let me turn the toe on the left. Trick on 2. So I don't think I need to protect Urshifu here. Wicked Blow, Rilla. And Wild Charge. Gordingo. So he finally switches it. Tornadus. This is scary. Good play, man. So we knock out Tornadus there. Of course, he's Rocky Helmet. Alright, does this knock out Rilla? He's probably Assault Vest. Oh, we survived though. Okay. I think Goldengo's choice specs. Because he kept clicking make it rain, right? Where's the Drago? Two turns of Talon. I think we just double protector. I don't know if a Dragon Energy KO's Iron Bundle. So let's see. Make it rain. And you got outspeed bundle too, so if you're Choice Scarf, I don't even think you outspeed me on Tailwind. I think the correct play is always Sucker Punch Goldengo, KO that slot, and hope that bundle outspeeds Drago. And we can survive the double target. We can survive the double target Dragon Energy. Do we outspeed? We do. Perfect. So can we survive this? That's a lot of damage. And we survive. Beautiful. And now we just click freeze dry and win. My opponent played that perfectly. I cannot lie to you. But we were still able to get the win. Iron Bundle ended up being so clutch for us in the end game. He played Tornadus beautifully as far as like the Ghost Terror and Protect, so was able to survive, and then the swap into Rilla. Like he played it perfectly. But in the end, we still just had enough offense. Alright, let's get into the next one. Alright, we're ranked 6. Alright, we're going against a ranked 10 player. And he has a very strange team. So there's Sableye. So he's up to his tricks. But we do have Farigiraf to somewhat deal with that. So Farigiraf actually looks good here. He doesn't have Helping Hand for the Regidrago. Well, he could with Ogerpon. So actually only bundle an Encore Sableye into something it doesn't want to do in Farigiraf. I think Urshifu is valuable here. I kind of like Poison Tera Landorus to deal with Okidogi if it goes for bulk ups, like behind screens. So this is a little bit unorthodox lead for me with Bundle and Farigiraf. But I think Farigiraf can deal decent damage here too. He has triple Ghost though, so that's not good, but we did bring Urshifu. Alright, Sableye plus Okidogi. So I think I do want to tear a bundle here. I'll go for a Hyper Voice. He should Tera Okie Dokie here. Ghost Tera, just in case there's a Drain Punch coming out. And Encore Sableye into whatever it goes for. And this is just a cover for a Drain Punch. He didn't even go for Tera. Perfect. So he did just go for the straight Drain Punch there. And he knows he can't go for bulk up in front of Iron Bundle. He's not leftovers either. So if you were to switch, what do I think you're going to switch into? Sinister could... I think Freeze Dry plus Psychic covers for everything that can switch in for Sableye. And we can really punish this slot. Alright, so there's Sableye going. It is Sinister. Alright, so we can't KO that slot, unfortunately. I could have encored him into Drain Punch too. Because knockoff is pretty threatening here. Yeah, I just want to try to get KOs here though. But he goes after Bundle because he knows how threatening Bundle is. I wonder if it's Regidrago in the back. So we get a big Psychic off. He's saving his Tera though. Oh man, that's a one-hit KO. I could have been knocked this thing out. Alright, so we see his last. So we pretty much know what he's going to Tera. So I kind of want to just remove it if I can before it does too much damage. I think it may be Regidrago. Yep. I want to deal a lot of damage to it so it can't really do much. And if he goes for Dragon Energy here, we've gotten him so weak that he shouldn't be able to deal much damage. And then Sableye just loses to my Landorus. Alright, they did 50%, which is good damage. And it just reflect. Yeah, now the damage is halved. See how much it does? Oh, it's still so much damage. Are you choice specs? That means you can't be choice scarf, right? Doing that much damage. So I should outspeed him with my Urshifu. Yeah, he tried to go for Quash, but that's not going to work with Armor Tail. Alright, perfect. that had to be choice specs. So it's choice specs with Quash and Dragon Terror. Like, that's so much damage. Like, what? That was half health. And it still did like 90% to my Farigiraf. Or like, I wouldn't say 90%, about 85%. Yeah, about 85% of my health. Well, actually 75%. Yes, just a little bit over 70, probably like 78, 79% around there. So that's crazy though. That's choice spec. So with Quash, like if you able to move before both of your opponents, like that's almost a guaranteed KO on everything. All right, so Farigiraf can't hit Sableye, so we can just help in hand here. We know we're faster than Sableye in this Wicked Blow. He just cancels, nice. And see, leading Farigiraf, we completely neutralized the Sableye. It couldn't do anything but set up 2 screens that end up. Actually, it did matter because the Reflect meant that I can't go for another Helping Hand Sucker Punch, which we saw did 50%. And that means I had to leave it to chance that we outspeed the Regidrago. But I was fairly certain that was choice specs damage because you're at half health. Dragon Energy shouldn't be doing that much at half health. So can you imagine how much it would have done at full health? That is insane amounts of damage. But let's get into the next one. Alright, so it keeps us at 6, which is fine. Let's see how high we go after we get another win. Alright, so we have another Tornadus team, but he has Dondozo. Okay. I was hoping that we didn't run into Dondozo. It's not the best matchup, but we can still win. So Iron Hands, Farigiraf, Urshifu, and Bundle. I think that's our best core. That gives us damage. The Farigiraf can help us deal with Glamore and get Trick Room up to help us deal with everything else. The Urshifu and Bundle deal with the Dondozo and the Bruxish. Not Bruxish, the Brambleghast. And Iron Hands kind of deals with Tornadus and Urshifu. So we got the right 4. Arcanine doesn't really help here outside of beating the Brambleghast. And Landorus doesn't do much besides beating Glamore and loses to the other ones. Pretty much. So I think we chose the right 4 mons here. This lead is pretty annoying because he can go for yeah. So I guess that's covered for me going for Psychic. But he can go for the move that poisons both. Yeah, Mortal Spin. I thought this strategy died in like Regulation C, but here it is still here. It's not the funnest strategy to go against. But I'm gonna try to take out Glamore here if I can. I think the faster I sweep my opponent, the better. I want to deal as much damage as I can on the Trick Room and then win with my 2 in the back. Wow, he doesn't even protect Dondozo. So I could have just wild charged Dondozo there, honestly. Didn't even attempt to protect. These strategies are so irritating, honestly. Right, so Glamora switches. Tatsugiri, okay. Are you bulky and fast Dondozo or are you slow Dondozo? I mean offensive and fast or bulky and slow? We are faster. But we don't KO. Yikes. I should have clicked wild charge to that slot. But the thing is here, I can get a double KO next turn. So wait, we actually are in a good spot here. Poison is ticking, but we have time. Because now I can Wicked Blow to KO Dondozo and then Freeze Dry to KO Tatsugiri. And then it's a 2v2 against Glamora and whatever he has in the back. And I think I can protect to stall out that last turn or Tailwind. I mean, Trick Room. And I think we just went from there based on what his last one is. Yes, 2 turns, perfect. And then we already know it's Glamora, so it's probably Urshifu in the back. And my opponent doesn't have to play around this because we're slower than him. He's a fast and offensive Dondozo. I really thought that he wouldn't switch out Glamora there, but I guess it makes sense to preserve it just to have something to attack with in the end game. Nice. So we double KO those two. So it is Dark Urshifu. So we can't protect here. I think I just Icy Wind in close combat Urshifu. He already Terra it. I mean, if Glamora is slower, then I might just KO my Urshifu too, right? Yeah, that's just one KO. Dang! Oh, wait. Are you sashed? Oh, he's not sashed! Wait, we just win! Poison shouldn't KO us here, right? I twisted the dimensions to return to normal. We just click close combat and we win. We beat the stall Dondozo. Let's go. Oh, him not being sashed on or Urshifu was so perfect. I could have protected Bundle there too. Oh, I can't believe we won that game. I made so many mistakes that game. I should have wild charged on Dozo. I should have protected Bundle. There's so many things I could have done differently. But we were still able to get that win. So, I mean, I'll take it. All right, let's get into the next one. All right, we're ranked 4. We're almost there. Let's put this team in the Hall of Fame. Let's get ranked number 1. We can do this. Let's put this team in the Hall of Fame. Alright, we have our next match. And let's get some opposing Landorus. And he does have Iron Arcanine. So I do want to go Iron Hands Farigiraf. I mean, his Arcanine could be an issue in the end game. So I do want to go Landorus and Urshifu. And what does my Landorus really do here besides beat the Arcanine? I actually don't think it does enough, so I want to bring Bundle because it hard beats. It's super effective against 4 of his 6 mons. It only not beats the Arcanine, but we can use Urshifu for that. I think this game is immediately won if he doesn't bring Arcanine without slowing down my Iron Hands. Special attack nature, so I'm gonna go Fire Tera, Heavy Slam, Flutter, and Trickle. I think a Fairy Tera Moonblast is very scary here. Yeah, he didn't even go for the Fairy Tera though. So, like, trying to go for a hard fake out there would have been a bit aggressive. And let's just play consistent. We know that Iron Hands is good here. Rain Dance. Thunder? Oh wow, I did not expect that. Rain Dance, Thunder, Flutter, man. I wonder if it's Electric Tera. And if it is, would that have been enough to get the KO? I kind of wasted my Tera here though. Oh, I mean, he's just helping me win the game. Like, This is just a free KO onto Tornadus. And now I can hit you with a Psychic next turn. Plus Heavy Slam double up. And if you Tera, you just lose Landorus. I can't ask for a better match. I mean, it depends on what his last one is, but... I have no idea why you protect there. Unless you're scouting for like an Ice Punch. I'm honestly just gonna Heavy Slam and Psychic you. I mean, if you follow me, we KO Ogerpon, and then pretty much my bundle and Urshifu beats your Landorus in the endgame. And I don't want to attack Ogerpon because it can Spiky Shield, so we want to force him to follow me. Oh, I mean, this is Psychic, then he just, oh yeah, GG. Unless you follow me here. You lose immediately. Farigiraf, this is what I was telling you in team preview. I feel like Circlone can just destroy him if he doesn't lead properly against it. And that is the incorrect way to use Landorus. You don't want to tear into Psychic. I mean, to Poison in front of Farigiraf. That is a one-hit KO. Is that a crit? Yeah, it's a crit. I mean, it's fine though. This game's over. Yeah, we don't even need to reveal bundle. This game's a wrap. That was crazy, but we'll take it. Nice. The lack of follow me there was kind of crazy because I feel like he was scouting for an Ice Punch. I think he thought it was a random Ice Punch. And at that point, you just got to make your opponent reveal it, right? I don't think you ever should Tera in the Poison there, especially if you're not going for like a follow me. All right. Let's see how high we got. Rank 3. We almost there. All right, so for rank number 1, we're going up against Save a Lot VGC. Another YouTuber, fellow YouTuber. So he has, I think this is a perfect match for us to hit number 1 if we can beat him. So he does have Farigiraf, Torkoal, Lilligant, and Diplin, Shuttermane, Iron Hands. This is a very cool team. I think I want to lead Arcanine Iron Hands. Torkoal Lilligant looks so strong here. Landorus. Urshifu. I think if I can deny Trick Room, though, I'll be in a good spot. Shuttermane and Farigiraf, so he might be leaning hard into the Trick Room core. Alright, so I definitely want to Fire Tera here and Rock Slide. think Farigiraf is more important to remove. Well, we have Urshifu in the back, so let's take out Flutter. This lead tells me that he didn't bring Lilligant, which I'm hoping for. I did click Tera there, right? Alright, perfect. Oh, that Rock Slide just KO'd. That's a super frail Flutter Mane. I think a flinch just wants us to game. Okay, he just tripped him up. Dang. Alright, so he sends out his own Iron Hands. They want to go into Landorus. And Drain Punches Iron Hands. I want to chip it down, try to stall out Trick Room. Oh, he hard switch. Dipplin. Wait, what is Dipplin doing here? So he didn't bring Torkoal or Lilligant. Those are the two I was afraid of. Alright, so we took out the biggest damage dealer, honestly. I kind of think my Arcanine just goes crazy here if I conserve it properly. I just Drain Punch Dipplin. We're in a really good spot to stall out Trick Room because he doesn't have any sweepers. I don't know, like Dipplin dropping our defense. I'm not sure what is. I mean, not our defense. Oh, he went for Draco Meter. Perfect. Oh, he doubled that slot. Beautiful. It always feels good when you make your opponent double into a protect. Oh, that's a really bulky mine right there. I actually think Urshifu is the most useful here, because once Trick Room goes off, like Landorus and Arcanine completely like dominate my opponent's team. And I want to keep chipping Dipplin down because it may have Pollen Puff and it can heal up his Iron Hands. And if you miss Draco Meteor, I think this game might be over. Like being able to successfully stall out Trick Room, because I'll be able to detect next turn. Oh, well, I think that means this game's over. Because now I can just Wicked Blow that slot. Yep, and we just ignore Iron Hands until the end game. Alright, how many turns of Trick Room are left? That's what I need to see. Last turn, so yeah, we just protect here. Drain Punch Dipplin again. Dipplin doesn't have any way to heal itself. It's so refreshing to see Dipplin here, to be honest. I mean, I guess you can heal Farigiraf now. I could have went for a Wicked Blow here because he's probably gonna go for yep. That's a good play. That keeps him in the game somewhat. So I think I just Wicked Blow Farigiraf. And Wild Charge. He has to Tera it here, right? Yeah, so this helps him get another Trick Room up, unfortunately. This Fairy. Oh, it's Fire. Oh, you're not taking this double up, sir. That's actually perfect. Yeah, Wild Charge. I'm max attack. That should definitely KO us in this range. And now you don't have Tera anymore. No more Trick Room, no more Tera. So this is just a wrap. This should get us to rank number 1. Alright, so we lose Urshifu, but now we just get Landorus in. I mean, there's no need for us to protect her either, because if you protect, then we just do mad damage. We just need to KO Dipplin here. I mean, Dipplin could protect her. I want to Earth Power this slot. Actually, I want to KO Dipplin. Sludge Bomb, because if you fake out and protect, then you get nothing from that, right? Yeah, the Sludge Bomb just KOs Dipplin. And now we just put damage on the board. So Arcanine can just come in and click Flare Blitz, and this game is over. Dipplin's interesting. Yeah, my opponent sees that. He can't win from there. I'm very shocked he brought Dipplin to that. I felt like Torkoal would have been good there. Torkoal Lilligant is what I was afraid of. But that should get us to rank number 1. All right, let's see. Let's see. Stayed at rank number 3. So that means we got to win one more. This happens every time. And both times I got ranked number 1, I jumped from rank 3 to number 1. So we just got to win one more. All right, rank 176. All right, so he also has Tornadus, Flutter Mane, Heatran, Urshifu, Ursaluna, and Crest. So I kind of want to leave Urshifu for Farigiraf, threaten Trick Room, but also threaten a lot of damage to Urshifu. I think being able to avoid the ground type attacks is good with Landers and Iron Hands. Flutter plus Tornadus. Alright, this is a good lead by my opponent. Let's see if we can maximize it. Sunny Day. Should this be a Gleam, right? Yeah, we should survive this on Farigiraf. That was a lot of damage. Alright, we'll get Trick Room up. So go for Hyper Voice here. And I think Dark Tera Wicked Blow is good. He probably got Ursaluna in the back, which I think is fine because we have the Landorus. I really wish he didn't have the Ursaluna on his team, but alright, so Flutter Mane's down. And there's a Bleak Wind, but he could miss both. But he hits both. A crit on Farigiraf. Alright, so if he brings out he brought Heatran. So we can fake out here and then Wicked Blow this slot. You gotta Tera Heatran here, right? Yep. Only way this play doesn't work out is if he's Ghost Tera on Heatran. Alright, at least Fairy. Okay. So now my Landorus can hit you. We just need to stall out Trick Room now. Oh, he didn't even bring Ursaluna. Wait, that's really good for us. I could have read this Protect, but I don't think it was worth it. Alright, it didn't do 50%. He's Life Orb, okay. Alright, so if we can KO Urshifu here, I think we win the game. So Sucker Punch and a Drain Punch should KO. Nice, he doesn't Protect. And then we can beat Heatran with Landorus, right? Stall out the Sun. Yes! That's what we wanted. Whew. Beautiful. My Iron Hands has been so clutch for me in this run. Alright, beautiful. We survive. No burn. Nice. Sunlight fades, perfect. Dimensions return to normal. Now we can go for Sludge Bomb and Heavy Slam. And that should be enough to pick up the win. Nice, and Landorus just picks up the KO. Let's go, Landorus. Let's go. And that should do it. That should do it. Let's go. Let's go. That should be ranked number 1. Let's get it. Alright, it didn't update us yet, so we can back out. Kept us at 3 already. Oh, we gotta win one more, okay. Alright, so we gotta do one more game. They want one more game for us, so we're gonna give them one more. Alright, here we go. Rank 34. Alright, and he has Among Us. So we can't easily set up Trick Room against him due to the Among Us. So we can fake the Trick Room, get him to switch in Among Us, and try to like go after the Tornadus, and then try to win with Iron Bundle in the back with Landorus. And I think that should do it. So he should switch in Among Us here probably for Tornadus or Fluttermane. I'm gonna Tera in the fire, go for Wild Charge. Into Tornadus and Hyper Voice. Oh, he didn't switch in Among Us. Are you just going for Imprison? Oh, it's just Sunny Day. Are you special attack nature? He is. Alright, so I don't need to set up Trick Room here, because I believe Among Us is in the back. And us could have went for Psychic here though. So we don't get the boost, which is unfortunate. Right, there's Landorus. I can switch in Landorus here. And I think set up Trick Room here is okay. But there should be a Stumping Tantrum into that slot. Oh, that's a one-hit KO. What? Okay, it's fine. We get bundling. Oh, that's a good play. So we can Icy Wind here and Earth Power Fluttermane. Hopefully that's enough to get the KO. That Fluttermane is so strong. I could have set up Trick Room because it's like he didn't even bring, like he's not trying to stop Trick Room here. So I could have just set up Trick on my own turn 1 and been in a really good spot. I played too hard around the Among Us that he might not even have. Oh wow, are you not gonna switch Landorus out? Oh, it is Among Us though, okay. So I wasn't wrong in that assertion. Landorus is the problem here, so we almost got a KO on that slot. Yeah, so this is just a double KO next turn. It should just be Rock Slide. Yep, we should survive on both. Nice. And then we just Freeze Dry and Earth Power. Yeah, that should do it. I think he should switch Landorus out in the Flutter Mane. But I think if he doesn't switch her, then we just win. Because he can't beat Iron Hands. Oh, he doesn't switch. Perfect. So that's game. I was thinking that he could have switched in a Flutter, survive the Freeze Dry, and then protect Among Us. And then next turn, he can, like, redirect, right? And, like, KO something. Or potentially double KO with, he could, and double KO with Dazzling Gleam. And then beat my Landorus with Flutter Mane plus Iron Hands. But now we just win. I think we just press Icy Wind here and protect, just so he can't get a double KO. So he has to click Dazzling Gleam into. So the idea behind this is he can't get a double KO, so he can't just easily click Shadow Ball into Iron Hands. He has to click Gleam to KO both, and he doesn't even go for it. That's actually smart because now he can pick up a double KO this next turn. But now he loses his special attack boost, so he's doing even less damage to my Iron Hands. But that should be game, and it should be ranked #1 here. And he just cancels. Let's go. That was kind of scary, him one-shotting my Farigiraf with a Moonblast like that, but we were still able to get the win. And this should be #1. This should be it. I think we were at rank 3 times in a row, right? That should give it to us. Did we hit #1? The question is rank 2. They want us to win one more game, so we're gonna give it to them. We're really working hard for this rank 1. So before I usually jumped up from 3 to rank 1, but now it's like we gotta go through 2. But we can do it. We got this. All right, here we go. We got this. Rank 128. Let's go. Okay, we have Ursaluna, Torkoal, Cresselia, Flutter Mane, Urshifu, and Iron Hands. So I know I need my Farigiraf here. It's been an MVP for me so far. I want to go Iron Hands, but I think I want to go Arcanine. Because Flutter plus Iron Hands looks good into Urshifu Farigiraf. I want my Iron Hands in the back for Fake Out. And I want my Urshifu. Alright, let's go. Okay, I somewhat predicted this lead. Alright, are you speed or special attack? Speed, okay. Alright, so you're not doing that much damage. So let's go for Hyper Voice plus Rock Slide. Oh, you're going for a KO on something, potentially. Oh, man, that is a KO, right? Oh, that's such a good play. Okay, so we get surprised. I don't think there's anything that we can really do about that. But I think I could have Grass Tera there, but I can't predict like a helping hand. Yeah, I can't predict a helping hand. Power gem into that slot, but we can Psychic Torkoal here, Fire Tera, Heavy Slam, and see if we can get a double KO. That's a really cool play. Helping Hand Power Gem. The only way to survive that was to Tera into grass, but why would we ever Tera into grass in front of Torkoal, you know? It's kind of hard to call that play without open team sheet. It does suck to lose my Arcanine on turn 1 like that. Alright, so this is potentially a good switch if this is Ursaluna coming in. Okay, but it's Crest. Rocky Helmet, okay. Alright, I think we win if he doesn't have Ursaluna, right? I think we can beat everything else. It is Ursaluna. I'll go for Hyper Voice here and switch out into Urshifu. I should have just went for Trick Room, right? Are you really going for Trick Room here? Oh, it's just Lunar Blessing. Okay. Alright, he still has Tera, but which one would he Tera here? Would he Tera Ursaluna? Or Cresselia? I think since he just protected Ursaluna, we should double it. And if he tears in a Ghost on Ursaluna, we're in a really good spot. So perfect. We didn't set up Trick Room for him, so now we're in a really good position right now. Oh my God. We survive on both though, critically enough. my opponent has Power Gem. I think Ursaluna protects her. Tera Fairy. I mean, my Iron Hands can take a Power Gem. Alright. Alright, perfect. This should KO Farigiraf, right? Okay. Alright, so this all depends on who's faster between Iron Hands and his Ursaluna if he goes for a double protect here. Because I can heavy slam this slot and sucker punch this slot. If he goes for the double, then he KOs my Urshifu, but I kill Flutter. And then it just depends on who's faster between our two. But he doesn't go for the double. Oh, but he survives! Okay. Oh my god, he survived. He is faster. Do we survive? Oh my god, he survived with the smidget. Oh. And he was faster than us, so it didn't even matter at that point. Yikes. Alright. Alright, we only go down to 3. So we still got this. We just gotta win like 3 straight now. Alright, we have the rank 7 player here. And he has Dondozo plus Tatsugiri. Ogerpon Grass, Regidrago, Chi-Yu, and Thundurus. So I definitely want to leave Farigiraf plus Iron Hands. That kind of stops the shenanigans from Thundurus. This is a cool team though. Definitely want Urshifu in bundle too. Alright, Fake Out Trick Room looks good here. Alright, so he's hard switching. Dondozo. Alright, so it's a bulky Dozo set. Alright, so here's Tatsugiri coming in. Alright, so let's see what does he go for a Tera here. There's gonna be a Tera. Dragon. Okay. So it's an order up. Is that KO? I think he may protect here. So I want to switch into Urshifu here. And Psychic. Alright, and now we go for Dark Tera Helping Handed boosted. Yeah, Dark Tera Helping Handed boosted Wicked Blow. And most of these Dondozo have been calced to outspeed Urshifu. So it would be perfect if we underspeed him under in Trick Room. Nice. It should be a one-hit KO. Nice. And we still have our Farigiraf to help with any priority that's coming out in the back. Alright, there's Thundurus. Thundurus is the main problem, so we want to Wicked Blow that slot and Hyper Voice it. Because now my bundle should win outside of Trick Room against what's left. It hits everything for super effective. So as long as he can't go for priority with Tornadus, then we're in a good spot. Oh. Ooh. Okay, but we hit Wicked Blow. Okay, perfect. Okay, but Tatsugiri was slower than us, which I did not. It's not scarfed. I'm switching to Iron Hands here. I think I want to sack both of these. And just go for Hyper Voice. The Dark Tera Sucker Punch, I want it to be 100% accurate. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's Choice Scarf or not, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to still go for Sucker Punch. I could go for Icy Wind Wicked Blow though. I kind of like that better because that just ensures that I outspeed. It covers for, I mean, he shouldn't protect Regidrago ever unless he expects a Sucker Punch. Alright, we connect both. Nice. And now we should outspeed and just KO with Wicked Blow. Nice. And the turn that we won this game was when we read that Dondozo was going to protect to get greedy with the extra recovery and got the free switch in the Urshifu. And that's why you run an Adamant Urshifu, because it's able to do well in Trick Room as well. Alright, let's get into the next one. Alright, so we're at 3 again. Alright, we got Chase, rank 113. And he has the Tornadus, Ogerpon, Urshifu, Godingo, Regidrago team. So if he wants to leave Farigiraf and go Regidrago, Dragon Tera, am I thinking too hard? Because he has to find that lead, right? And I don't know if he's gonna find that lead. Yeah, I don't like going up against Water Urshifu with Landorus and Arcanine. Landorus might have been correct because of the Godingo, but we'll see. Farigiraf and Urshifu. So going for a Tera immediately here. Farigiraf is one of the best. Oh, that's his Tera. Oh no, that's my Tera. I'm tripping. Yeah, so going for our Tera first. I expect like a Surging Strikes into that slot. Oh, it's not. It's a pretty good pivot. Godingo? Okay, Godingo still takes a lot of damage here. Okay, and Prison's fine. I mean, we don't necessarily need Trick Room since we got Bundle. And you just took 50% on Godingo. So Hyper Voice here. And you don't have Hyper Voice because I can click Hyper Voice. And Wild Charge you again. It shouldn't KO, right? Nice. And we get a single target. We do lose our Iron Hands though. But a single target Hyper Voice here is nice. Alright, Bundle's correct here. There is Tornadus there. I want to try to get a double KO here. Because you shouldn't KO Bundle, then Bundle with Icy. Yeah, I still outspeed Farigiraf. Icy win, I outspeed Tornadus next turn. Alright, nice. We survive. And that's a double KO. So now Farigiraf is positioned to be Urshifu. It can only target one of us. And Psychic looks so strong into it right now. Farigiraf really putting in work right now. And you can KO Bundle, but then we hit you with a Psychic. And then Urshifu comes in. And he just cancels because he already knows. Okay, nice. Alright, so we're back on track. Let's go. That's 2 bounce back wins. Let's keep going. Alright, back at rank 2. Alright, so one more match and we got this. We're back. Alright, we have our last match. This should get us there. So he has the Armor Rouge. So it's the Armor Rouge tricks. So we can't easily set up Trick Room here. I think Farigiraf does a lot of damage here though. I want to say Farigiraf, Urshifu. Bundle. Iron Hands. And so we're leaving Arcanine. Arcanine helps against the fire type attacks, but it's really not good in the Urshifu and Ursaluna. And Landorus just gets outpaced here by Urshifu. And underpaced by the Trick Room mode. So I think I bought the best 4. So my opponent led in a way that's predicting kind of what I wanted to lead. So I'm gonna set up Trick Room here and detect. Now I want to Dark Tera Urshifu, punch the Flutter Mane, and also Hyper Voice. Good lead by my opponent to not go hard on the To be honest, the way he led, he might not even have Armor Rouge and DD in the back. And he can always miss Bleak Wind here too. Feel free to miss. Oh man, he's faster. He missed Urshifu though, so we'll take it. We keep our sash. Nice. So he's a bulky, slow Tornadus. Alright, so now we bring in Iron Hands here. And what is last? What this is? Okay, so it's definitely Armor Rouge in the back. I don't want to give him a free switch in right now, so I'm gonna detect. Alright, so it should be Fairy Tera on that. Oh, it's fire. I mean, does he not just, he just doesn't want to get knocked out by Urshifu or something? Let's see if he's Gleam first of all. We are slower. Alright, that does about 50. It is Dazzling Gleam. Alright, but we didn't bring Arcanine, so we can't really beat Armor Rouge. So I need to save my Urshifu, so I'm gonna go for a Wild Charge here, switch in a bundle. Oh, he just cancels. I'll take it. I don't think that game was over. Wow, I mean, I'll take it for the #1 rank, but so I pretty much was gonna switch into bundle, survive the Gleam, and KO because he was definitely going for a Gleam there to break Urshifu's Sash, KO Tornadus, right, and then stall out Trick Room, knock out his Indeedee, and then allow my Urshifu to knock out his Armor Rouge. Since my Iron Hands was slower, we can just knock out Indeedee the next turn, protect Urshifu, and then just Dark Tera, Wicked Blow to Armor Rouge for the KO. He couldn't Terra from that point. So unless he's Sash, he doesn't survive. And even if he's Sash, we have Sash 2 still intact. So we're able to still win that game. So we got fortunate that we were able to dodge the Bleak Wind Storm. So we keep our Sash attack, which was definitely key to that battle. But let's check our record, see what we got. See, can we do it? And we did it! Oh my God, we did it! Rank #1 with Landorus, Iron Bundle, Urshifu Dark, Iron Hands, Arcanine, and Farigiraf. Can't forget it. We used every single component of this team to hit rank #1, and we actually did it. We actually did it, guys. This team is so good. And I'm so proud of myself because just another team that I created for myself from scratch and with little inspiration and stuff from other teams that I've seen online. And I kind of just made it my own and it completely works for me. And we're able to hit rank #1 the second time in Regulation E. This regulation has just been our regulation. I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish. And thank you all for who have been watching this video. If you've been watching since the beginning when I started using this team at the beginning of this season, we stayed consistent. We played every single game with this team and we were able to finally get it. We did take a day's break in between, which kind of knocked us, which kind of pushed our rank back a little bit, which kind of extended us to getting #1. But we stayed true. We were at rank #2. We took a loss. We barely lost the match by Ursaluna surviving literally on 1 HP from a Sucker Punch. And we ended up losing that match, but we were able to bounce back, get 3 wins in a row. And now we rank #1. So I showed you every single game with this team. We actually videotaped all the games. So if you like this team, like, it's a great team to climb the ladder with and see how far you can get with it. You can play it exactly like I played it. If you've seen some other strategies that I didn't really utilize that you saw from using this team, and you can also use it as well. But let me go ahead and pull up the rental code for you guys and get a couple screenshots. But thank you all for watching. Let's get into a little review. All right, everyone, so here it is. That rental code is up at the top right, as well as a Pokeface down in the description below. And this is the team that we were able to hit rank 1 in the world with once again. So this team, it was so fun for me. Every piece on this team actually came to the battle. throughout this entire run. We didn't like really have anything that got carried or anything that was really left on the bench. Every day, every Pokemon came out and was very essential. This Landorus set was so incredible. We brought it to the perfect matchups, and we were able to get, you know, all the wins that we needed to win with it, and we were able to close out a lot of games. Some of the games that I lost, I felt like were very close and was literally like maybe one bad decision or one unlucky crit away from, you know, winning those games. And I just feel like this team just really put us in a dominant position. Now, it's not a hard trick room team, and it's not a hard offensive team where you just going for like tailwind and stuff like that. It just has the fast mode with the Iron Bundle, Landorus, and Urshifu and Arcanine, and then you have the trick room option with Farigiraf, Iron Hands, and playing around like Arcanine and Urshifu. And as you've seen in some of the videos, I was able to bring Bundle in the back still, because once trick room was over, Bundle was just so well positioned into the meta game. Like, Bundle is a really underrated pick, because while it is like not really like does that much damage to things that it doesn't hit for super effective, this set just threatens so much into the format. Now, if I had Hydro Pump, it would have been threatening even more. It's so many games to where just having Hydro Pump Iron Bundle was able to could have just won me the games, and like in games against like Arcanine and stuff like that. So it can be very valuable. And if you were to try to run this Iron Bundle set, if you wanted to change anything on this team, you could get rid of the Encore and play for the Hydro Pump just to deal more damage. But the Encore play can single-handedly win you games a lot of the times, and it prevents your opponent from like going for super effective attacks that would be hitting like Landorus, Urshifu, or Iron Hands for super effective. So all in all, I give this team a 10 out of 10. It started off as just a team that I created that I thought was pretty fun, that I wanted to feature at the beginning of the season. And after the first two videos, when I saw how good it was, I'm like, I think I can get #1 with this team. And, you know, sure enough that, you know, we kept playing our matches and we were actually able to close it out. And this was a very tense battles. These were very tense battles with this team. So a lot of, if you watched every battle, you saw that we were able to get up to rank #2. And then we lost due to Sucker Punch not KOing Ursaluna. It survived literally on 1 HP, and it was faster than my Iron Hands. It was able to get off an Earthquake and KO my Iron Hands, right? But had it just got knocked out by the Sucker Punch, then the Flutter Mane that knocked out my Urshifu would not have been able to knock out my Fire Tera Iron Hands, and we'd have been able to KO it with one shot with the Heavy Slam, right? So that game was so close, and we were able to almost get #1 there. But we took a loss there, and then we bounced back with 3 straight wins, and we were able to capture the rank #1. So it feels good to have another team that I was able to hit #1 with, other than the Incarnate team. And I was showing you that, you know, it's not a fluke. Like, we got #1 at the beginning of Regulation E, and now in the final month of Regulation E, we also got ranked #1 again. So it wasn't just an early format thing where we took advantage of people that didn't really understand the format because it was new. Now the format's been out for 2 months, and we were still able to take hold of this format and get another ranked #1. So I pretty much showed that, you know, I have mastered this Regulation E. It has been a blessing for me. It's been very good for my channel. My channel has grown a lot from it, and I'm thankful that, you know, if you're watching this and you want to feature this team on your channel and you do have a following, just give me a shout out. You know, I'm trying to grow my channel. All the PokeTubers, we're all, you know, one big family. We're all trying to grow and promote the game so that we can bring more players to it. And I want to, you know, have a huge part in bringing new players to this game. I do feel like I have a lot of knowledge to give. I have a lot of battle skill, and I feel like I'm very, very good at team building, which is a huge skill in this game. And I want to continue to take my talents further and like start to enter regionals and go to like competitions and things like that, in-person events, because I've shown that I can pretty much master the rank ladder. Now I want to take it over to like the best of 3 and the tournament style and see how well I can do with that. And this team, even though I got #1 on the rank #1 ladder, this is not a best of 1 team. This team, you can take it and use it in best of 3. The sets are not surprising. Like, when you see this team, you pretty much know, okay, Iron Bundle is probably going to be Ghost Tera. Urshifu is most likely Focus Sash with Dark Tera with close combat, right? Arcanine, most likely Choice Bandit. The Grass Tera is kind of surprising because the Fairy Tera is more common, but in open team sheet, having Grass Tera Arcanine might give you a win con and might make your opponent think twice about what they're going to bring to the match, and that also might help you with them knowing that you're Grass Tera, right, rather than it being a hindrance or being a surprise. when I see Landorus, Landorus is kind of getting popular now on the ladder. Most people are expecting it to be Poison Tera, so that's not really any surprise there. The substitute can be a surprise, but like I said, even in open team sheet, being able to threaten substitute allows your opponent to play a little bit differently, and that can work in your favor. Like Iron Hands is pretty standard, Assault Vest, Fire Tera, and Farigiraf pretty standard Trick Room set with Hyper Voice, Throat Spray. Like none of these sets are too crazy, so this team can be used on ladder and in best of 3. So I'm happy that I was able to showcase this, and I hope that you guys leave a like on the video, leave a comment for me, let me know if you enjoyed this this run, and if you like this team, go ahead and give it a try. Subscribe for me if you have not subscribed yet to the channel, because I am posting content every single day, whether it's spotlight videos, whether it's ranking videos, whether it's any news updates or like new things that are coming to the game, or whether it's my main thing, which is battle content, and I'm posting really fun teams that I create myself, and we post rental codes for those teams for everyone to use. But this team is going to be up for a while, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, deuces.